everyone, Mr. Borges here, and I hope everyone is having a great day. I hope everyone's staying safe. And today I'm going to do a couple exercises with you, and I'm going to do a couple of drills with you guys, okay? So, and this class is going to be from white belt to purple belt, okay? So, if you're already ready to go, then perfect. But if you're not, make sure you stretch out real quick, make sure you drink some water, and yeah, let's get this class underway. So, right off the bat, and be in mind that this class is going to be very simple today, okay? So, we're going to do a couple of drills, okay? So, right off the bat, we're going to do a front stance. So, front stance, 4 feet in length, okay? So, this lane number 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? The front leg's bent, the back leg is straight, okay? And then we're going to do that down the floor or wherever you are, okay? Down the floor. And make sure you have space so that way you can do these drills, okay? So, one more time. Front stance, 4 feet in length. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? The front leg's bent, the back leg is straight. And then hands up. We're going to do that a couple of times down the floor or wherever you are, okay? And now, we're going to add to it, okay? And we're going to add a simple low block punch. So, set up the front stance, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to do the low block. Remember, the low block, this arm is going to do it, okay? The low block is going to be done by this arm. So, we're already in the front stance, low block, this arm's going to do it, low block, punch, okay? And then we're going to do that down the floor, okay? And then make sure it flows, okay? So do that a couple of times, down the floor, down the back, okay? And then after that, we're going to add one more thing, and that's a number 2 front kick. Now, let's review real quick, okay? So, number 1 front kick will always be the front leg. The number 2 front kick will always be the back leg, okay? You're going to see a lot of things at Taekwondo, but this will always stay the same, okay? The front leg is the number 1 leg, the back leg is the number 2 leg, okay? So, we're going to kick with our number 2 leg, okay? So, we're going to set up again, front stance, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, hands out, we're going to start off with a number 2 front kick, okay? So, up, out, back, and down. Proceeding after that with a low block and a punch, okay? One more time. Front kick, low block, punch, okay? Try that a couple of times. And like I said, practice makes perfect. As long as you keep practicing, you'll be good. And I hope all you guys are practicing at home. Not just what I'm doing today, but patterns, sparring, all that, okay? So, after doing all that, we're going to transition from a front stance to a back stance, okay? Now, back stance is 3 feet in length, okay? But right off the bat, you got to make your feet an L shape. So, make an L with your feet, okay? And then make sure your legs are bent, okay? Oh man, voice crack. So, make sure your legs are bent, and then we're going to move 3 feet. This is like feet number 1, number 2, number 3, okay? Both legs are bent, and then most of your weight is on the back leg, okay? 70% is on the back leg, 30% is on the front leg, okay? And we're going to go down the floor, okay? Just back stances, okay? Try it out, back and forth, okay? And then after you're done doing that, we're going to add it. We're going to add to the back stance, okay? And we're going to do a number 2 side kick, okay? So back stance, right here. Well, right off the bat, set up your back stance. 1, 2, 3. Hands up. And we're going to do a number 2 side kick with this back leg, okay? So, boom, and then land in a back stance. Boom, land in a back stance. I know this is kind of hard, but I think this would be good for you guys, okay? So one more time, start off in a back stance, okay? Hands up. Make sure 3 feet in length, both legs bent. What's your weight on the back leg? 70% on the back leg, 30% on the front leg, okay? And then we're gonna do number 2 side kick, land in the back stance. Number 2 side kick, land in the back stance, okay? Now, after you do that a couple of times down the floor, we are done with the drills, okay? So after we do the drills, if you have a focus pad, make sure you get that out. And if you don't, you can still hit like punching bags. If you have a punching bag, you can hit that. Or you can hit like a pillow. Make sure you have a partner, so that way if you're using a focus pad or like a pillar or something like that, then they can hold in, you can do the kick, okay? Now, what we're gonna do, like I said, this class is gonna be simple, so we're just gonna do number 1 and number 2, front kick and side kick, okay? So, number 1, front kick. Okay, remember what I said earlier. The front leg is a number 1 kick. The back leg is a number 2 kick, okay? So, make sure that the pad is all ready to go, and hands up. We're going to do this 5 times each, okay? Remember, the front leg's number 1, back leg's number 2, okay? And we're going to start off with a number 1 front kick. So you're going to be kicking with this leg right here, okay? And we're going to do this kick 5 times. Okay, so hands up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. And that's the number 1 front kick. Now, we're going to do number 2 front kick. Remember, it's what we did in the drills, okay? So this leg is going to kick. I don't know if you see my leg, but yeah, this leg is going to kick. So hands up. 1, boom. 2, boom. 3, front kick, boom. Make sure you set it down when you do number 2 and set it back, okay? 3, boom. 4, boom. And 5, boom. That's a number 2 front kick. So you did that. Now we're going to quickly go over number 1, number 2 side kick, okay? So number 1 side kick, easy. So, and did you know that the side kick is the most powerful kick in Taekwondo? Yeah, I know. Crazy, right? And some of you already been here longer. You guys should already know that. But side kick is the most powerful kick in Taekwondo. Okay? So, what to do with the side kick? Let's go over it real quick. So when you do the side kick, like for example, if I were to kick that way, there's one thing I need to do. And that, my friends, is called pivoting. Okay? So, now, pivoting. When, for example, if I were to kick that way, my leg that is not kicking will be my base leg and will point to the other direction of where I'm kicking. Okay? So, if I were to kick over there, boom, this leg, see my toes, my feet, they're pointed that way. Okay? So wherever you're kicking, the leg that is not kicking should be pivoted, okay, and should be pointing in the other direction. Okay? And if I were to kick that way, boom, okay, you see my foot was pointing to the other side. Okay? Now, we're going to do number 1 front kick, and we're going to do number 1 side kick and a number 2 side kick. My goodness, I'm all over the place today. Okay, so number 1 side kick. So hands up, make sure the pad's ready to go, and we're going to do this 5 times, okay? 1, side kick. 2, side kick. 3, side kick. 4, side kick. 5, side kick. Okay? Now, after we did 5 of those, we're going to do the final kick of the day, and that's a number 2 side kick. Okay? So now this is going to be a little more interesting. So, you're in the fine stance, okay? Remember, front leg, back leg. Number 1, number 2. we're doing a number 2 side kick. So this leg is going to kick, okay? So our body is going to turn, okay? So we're going to turn this way, not from behind, in front, towards you, okay? So watch this leg right here. Ooh. Okay? One more time. Right here, we're turning this way. Our leg is turning this way. My knee is coming up. Side kick. Okay? And we're going to do that 5 times. So make sure your pad is ready. Hands up. 1. Make sure you put your foot back where it belongs. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Okay, after you're done with those, you guys did my class. Awesome job. And that's all I got. That's all I got for you today. Like I said, the class was very simple, and more than likely, you're going to see me post these videos on Fridays. You know, just small tidbits, small workouts, you know, small drills, all that, okay? And make sure that you guys are practicing at home, and not just what we did today, but also patterns, sparring, all of that, okay? Your 1-steps, everything, okay? That's important. There are classes Monday through Thursday, okay? That we go over that, okay? We're still doing classes Monday through Thursday, in case you don't know, okay? And on Saturdays, I think Miss Bertone is doing a class of her own on Zoom, okay? I don't know about that for sure, but I think that's the case, okay? So more than likely, I think by either this week or next week, there's going to be an entire week of class, okay? Monday through Thursday on Zoom, okay? Fridays with me on the YouTube channel, and more than likely, Miss Bertone having her own class on Zoom on Saturday, okay? So make sure you keep practicing, okay? Patterns, 1-steps, okay? It's always important to keep practicing the art, okay? So awesome job. I'm proud of you. And have a nice day. Stay safe. And there's nothing more I can say. Base me, trick, and yay. And this is Mr. Borges signing out.